think mine is on.
Is there Wi-Fi in here? Well, hello, everyone. Welcome to the Mo McKenzie Show. Yeah. Can you hear me? Sorry about that, y'all. So, welcome to the Mo McKenzie Show. I have my beautiful co-host to the left of me, Mr. Lucky Styles.
What up, y'all? What up, y'all?
Hey, boo.
Hey.
How was your weekend?
Uneventful last weekend. I tried not to do a lot of nothing.
Baby, listen, my weekend was pretty cool, but I got pulled over today. On my way here. Y'all, not only wear your mask, but make sure you do the speed limit in Georgia, in Cumberland area. But the officer was nice. Officer Slocum, hey. He gave me a warning because I told him I had to get to my show. So he was like, next time, just make sure you leave on time. I was like, I did. So, and to the right of me, I have Miss Nashante Smith Davis of Miss Style Is She.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
How are you?
Miss Dopeness.
You know, I try to do what I can do, you know.
She killing them with dopeness. Killing them with dopeness, y'all. You know, I love her brand, Dope Without Labels, if that's what it calls.
That's it.
I love that because everyone in Atlanta is a label whore. Absolutely. Almost everyone, not everybody.
Everyone.
Okay, well, he said everyone.
It's everyone.
But yeah, I love it. I
Thank
love the
you.
brand. I love what it represents, and it's super dope.
Thank
Super
you.
dope.
Thank you.
How was your weekend?
My weekend was long, and full of work. Like, I feel like my weekends are weeks at this point.
Disco, how was your weekend?
Hold on.
Oh, you ain't got your mic on.
No, I'm good. Mine was straight, man. I just end up cussing the nigga out this morning, but
6 a.m. He said.
Well,
He cussed somebody out at 6 a.m. in the
anybody know me
morning.
know it. They don't take too much, but that was pretty much it,
No
man.
breakfast, no
Before
sausage
the bacon.
sandwich.
That was
Before the bacon.
no, that was my breakfast. That was my pick me up.
That was your pick.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
no orange juice. No,
Yeah, once
no
my
Red Bull,
once
no
my
nothing?
adrenaline get going, is off.
No grits?
I'm good.
No pancakes.
I'm good.
No waffles.
I'm good.
Okay.
Right.
He gave me
No chicken and waffles.
No.
it was an
cream of
all star
wheat. No.
It was an
Frosted
all
Flakes?
star breakfast.
Oh. Waffle House.
My Waffle House. But look, and let's talk about Lucky real quick. Lucky got this old bright ass yellow shirt on, and I did my best with it. Lucky, you glowing a little bit, dog.
Listen, you know.
You got that glow.
They
That's
say
what
stars
happened.
Glow.
You got that glow.
Stars glow a little bit. That's all. You know.
That's what happens with greatness. You know, that's what.
It's like an aura.
It's like an aura.
But it's such a cute sweater, though.
Thank you.
It's
I
so
found it. I
cute.
was like, it's perfect. You got a clover on it.
I love. Hello. Trademark.
Exactly.
But look, Lucky came in here fly. I was like, come on with it, co-host. Yes. So-
do something for the people.
So can y'all introduce yourself, Lucky? Introduce yourself.
You gotta let the lady
Okay,
go
Miss
first.
Stylish She.
Ooh, okay.
Can you introduce yourself?
All right. So I am Nashante Davis, originally of Memphis, Tennessee. From Memphis, Tennessee. I went to the United States Air Force. I did 10 years in the military. Separated
you.
from the military and
Thank you,
moved-
ma'am.
You're welcome. Separated from the military, moved to Atlanta, Georgia, and started in. Oh, Lucky, you trying to? I mean,
That ain't me trying.
trying to get up under that thing. Turn this
Our
way.
producer and engineer is producing stuff under the
He
table.
trying to produce
Okay,
some things under this.
under the table now.
I moved to Atlanta and started my career in fashion. And I have been doing this since 2010.
Okay.
Yes, veteran in it, honey.
Yeah, I consider myself, I call myself a fashion therapist, and I specialize in the art of healing through fashion and beauty. And that is because a lot of people want to just throw clothes on you. They
Right.
see celebrities in it. They feel like you can wear
Right.
it, and that's not the case.
No, ma'am.
Yeah. So my goal is to get to the root of people's relationships with fashion.
I love it.
Why? Why do you hate clothes? Why? Did you lose weight? Did you gain weight? Did you go through a divorce? Like, were you broke coming up? So now you feel like you have to have all the labels. That's what I do in fashion therapy. I have courses. I do styling, all of that. And Interior Design is my new baby. ND Home Interiors.
Listen, y'all. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but listen, she is so nice with this decor. I call it fashion decor. I don't call it just decor. She is so dope with this fashion decor.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. It's just, I feel like they say God makes room for your talent. It's not something that I set out to do. I literally was just posting pictures of my house on social media, and people started reaching out asking me to do theirs. And so that's kind of how that was birthed. And then I have my label, Dope Without Labels, which is, like you said earlier, everybody feels as though they have to have labels in order to validate themselves or to be dope or, to fit in to this society that we live in. And I'm not about that. So it's not that I don't own labels, I can't afford labels, or I don't have them. I just don't feel like they make me dope.
Hence this vintage Louis that she has in here. Okay.
Because I noticed it. I noticed it, child.
So fly.
Came right on from the Goodwill.
You did not.
I swear. I found it at
God.
Goodwill.
Listen, this woman here, she is magic in the
Girl.
Goodwill. In the thrift store, period.
That is not a talent that I possess.
We can teach you.
Okay.
You
love
gotta
it, though.
have patience,
Actually,
though. You
I
gotta have
love it.
patience.
Yeah,
love
I
it.
have patience. Like, I can shop all day long. Like,
Yeah.
all day.
It's a different kind of shop,
Yeah,
though.
though. You got to look.
Yeah.
You got to, like, really, like.
You gotta have the
Yeah.
patience.
And you gotta have and you gotta have an open mind because you can see stuff and it's just like, oh, that's cute, but it's too long, or and you just
Taylor.
like,
But everything
yeah.
can be fixed.
And
I tell
Taylor's
people
gonna be your best friend.
Yeah.
I tell people all the time that there is no such thing as an ugly piece of clothing.
Yeah,
And
that's
they
a
be
lie.
like, you can't believe that. I was like, you said that's a lie?
That's a lie.
I feel like anything can be made cute.
Woo,
Anything.
You're right.
Anything.
You're right. With the right reconstruction.
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
right.
definitely. With the
Yeah.
right reconstruction. Somebody asked me before, like, why do you always like changing stuff? Like, nothing is ever. I'm like, because it always needs something different.
Yeah. Well, Lucky,
best
can you
friend.
let us know where you from and what you do and how I met you and what's gonna happen?
So my name is Lucky. I'm from Detroit, Michigan.
Detroit?
Yep,
Yeah.
you know, 313. Well, me and Mo met at a fashion event like 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Yep, and she was fine and I was fine and we
Right.
said
I
we was
had
gonna be fine
blind on,
together.
honey, and leopard with feathers.
I had what I have on.
Two fine mofos.
You know, we
Two
just had
fine
to. I think
mofos.
my hair was blonde and I had on.
Yep,
what I
your
had
hair
on?
was
My
blonde.
hair was blonde.
You have black and white polka dots.
Can I
and
say
I
that-
did. I had on polka dots.
Yeah.
Can I
did.
just say that it's this hair for me?
You love it?
Baby,
Baby, it happened Friday.
This old nasty
happened
piece
yesterday.
of 7 whole days,
Listen,
Tony Brown.
Okay.
Yeah. I
That's
like
my
that
favorite
one.
singer,
Not
y'all.
a word wrong. You okay? So
Okay. Oh, so I do wardrobe. I kind of do a little bit of everything. I've been in Atlanta for about 8 years now, and I came here because I was gonna do hair. Hair was my first passion in life. I've been messing with people here since I was like 5. But when people started doing wigs, I said I didn't want to learn it. It just was
Really?
not- I don't really like the wig thing too much. Not because the frontals ain't for everybody, and people like to use them now. I feel like it's a waste of your money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
are you more
And a
of
waste
a
of your
natural?
edges.
You like the
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
girl.
I said what I said.
Listen,
Yeah, the edges be gone. But the thing is now, the edges, people don't even care about the edges as
Nope.
long as they wig look good. But my thing
Baby,
is when you take it off.
baby. Let's get into the edges, honey, because
The
edges
is
is
a
important.
conversation.
Edges matter. Edges matter. That's why I tell people I have a good. I'm eating good. I'm drinking good, and I
And
got,
I got
edges.
your edges. Yeah.
That's all that matter.
Yeah, you know, people they don't be worried about the edges no more. But yeah, I didn't really want to learn the wigs, and I've always loved fashion. I grew up in a family of, my grandmother had 6 girls. All her girls had girls except my mama, and everybody had their own sense of style, and it kind of just was passed down to me. Yeah, you know,
So that's it.
that's kind of it. Yeah.
So and the way Lucky came about being my
Look at me.
co-host. The way Lucky came about being my co-host is I just felt like the show would need a balance. And for me, you know, because we always have, it's always women. We all got to, you know, it's all women.
Yeah, y'all like
you
to
know,
stick
all
together.
women bias. And I'm not against it.
We're a movement.
Yeah,
But
y'all are.
But I feel like we need to have a balance because I always want to have a male's perspective from on certain topics that we talk about.
Right.
So that's why I had to bring him in, and I just love his fashion
appreciate
sense.
you.
I
I
love his
appreciate
fashion
you so
sense.
much.
I just love it.
She had asked me to be a guest one day, and she was like, I want you to be a co-host. And I was like, well, okay.
Come on with the come on. Come on with the come on. And of course, my name is Mo McKenzie. For those of you that don't know, my resume is kind of long, but I will start. I am from Trenton, New Jersey.
There we go.
And I moved to Atlanta about 5 years ago.
Okay.
I moved here on a wing and a prayer. I'm coming from corporate America by way of Merrill Lynch
Okay.
in the financial world.
Yeah.
And then I transcended on to fashion. I was an intern for 9 months. I worked for free for 9 months.
Oh, wow.
As an intern. However, me as an intern, hey, Miss Denton.
Hello, Miss
Walker. Come on in, Miss Walker.
Sequin extraordinaire.
Come on, put it down, baby.
So
Mama
you the mama to be. I gotta move then, don't I? Or you got it? I got it. Okay. Congratulations, honey.
Walking in is the sequins queen, fashion extraordinaire,
Yes.
fashion designer extraordinaire. Hey, boo. So we were just getting into, I'm just introducing everybody and telling everybody about themselves and how they came about and how each other met, and so on and so forth. But just finishing up with me, like I said, I was into fashion and I interned for free for 9 months with an established wardrobe and fashion stylist. Worked with various celebrities and reality stars. It's two different things. You do know that,
Two
right?
completely different things.
We're gonna get into that too. But
Completely.
and it was a blessing because it allowed me to get into my niche, get into what I love to do. And when I got here in Atlanta, I've worked on several different projects. I've worked on, before getting to Atlanta, I've worked on Boardwalk Empire. I've worked on the set of Love and Hip Hop. I've worked on Blood, Sweat, and Heels. I've worked on Sisterhood of Hip Hop. I've worked on 2 comedy specials that's aired on HBO, TV One, and Showtime. So it's definitely been a journey for me. And now I have a store, a boutique that is in Stone Mountain, 5615 Stone Mountain, Georgia, on Memorial Drive. Sorry. And this is this right here is my baby. This is something that I've always wanted to do. I always wanted to talk about fashion, but I always wanted to have amazing people like yourselves come in and share the conversation with me, because it's not just fashion, it is ups and downs when it comes to dealing in this fashion industry and dealing with the people in the fashion industry and staying relevant, and then wondering if you want to stay relevant. So
That's right.
yeah, so
I'm just being like completely transparent.
Yeah.
And I've been wanting to say
Yeah.
something on social media because a lot of people are like, where are you? I haven't shot
yeah,
in almost 3 weeks. And I shoot once or twice a week. But
Yeah.
you have a reason. You are gorgeous.
Yeah, gorgeous.
that's not a lie. That's not a lie. She didn't lie
Gorgeous.
about that.
Yeah.
Listen.
I'm just kind of, I don't know. I don't know if I'm at a crossroad or if I'm just burnt out or if it's just,
Listen,
I don't know.
It can be
This
draining.
year has been ghetto.
This year is the most
it's
ghetto-ish.
the most,
It's a toxic
Are we allowed to
year.
curse?
Can we?
Yeah.
curse?
Are we allowed
So-
to curse?
huh?
Are we allowed to curse?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
raw and
yeah.
uncut. It's raw and
Oh, okay.
uncut.
Well, yeah, this year is the most
you hear me,
ghetto
Mike?
shit I have ever been through in my entire 20-something years of life.
Right.
Something.
Right.
Something.
Just made me feel old.
Right.
Am I the youngest in the room?
Yep.
I'll say my age.
All right,
I'm
listen.
because I'm
So, Miss
fabulous.
Denton,
You better be fine.
I turned 40 on Wednesday.
Oh,
Yes,
happy
ma'am.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Hey, you look great.
Thank you. I'll be
Hello.
40
Come on with the
Said on
young
Thursday?
jeans.
on Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Come on with the young
Happy
jeans
birthday.
now. Had I known that, we'd have some cake. So,
I need to
but
fit
we
my
want to go
dress
ahead and
on.
introduce the lady that entered the room.
Late.
Yes. Yes. The lady that entered the room. Hey, Miss Denton.
Hi guys. Like who am I talking to? Hey y'all.
Hey.
Look at him. Hi everybody.
So, Miss Denton, go ahead and introduce the world of who you are, where you from, what you do.
Okay, so I am Shanita Denton, well, Walker now.
Denton Walker.
Denton Walker.
Let's respect
And-
that last name, honey.
Hello, because my husband be like, okay, you were walking in. Yes, I am a fashion designer, seamstress, tailor, all of the above. I guess in that room, stylist or whatever. And I'm originally from North New Jersey. I now reside in Atlanta, Georgia for the past 5 years.
Oh, so y'all was neighbors.
Huh?
I said, so y'all was neighbors.
And we didn't even know it.
Oh,
We didn't know
wow.
it. We met here.
Okay.
Yes.
What else does it say? Like, I have dubbed myself the sequence queen, but I've been
She's
in
more than
that,
Baby.
I was about to say, because she is, though.
but I've been in that that mood or that feeling of feeling like I box myself into that title that I feel like I'm not supposed to do anything else, or my audience doesn't, that's what they expect
They
me.
expect
So
you. Mm-hmm.
I've been pretty quiet as of lately for a few reasons. But
We
for
won't
mainly
disclose.
just trying to revamp and just organize my brand to
Mhm.
step out of the sequence queen a bit.
Right.
And be more, and I want to get more into television and film and being a
Yes.
costume designer.
Same.
So
Get into that union, honey.
yes,
Get into
okay.
that
Get that
union.
union check.
So
Hello.
if y'all out there listening, you know. But yes, excited to always interact and collaborate with dope-minded people and creatives. And I know this year again has been one ghetto. Can we curse?
Yeah,
Ghetto
it's raw and
ass
uncut,
year.
honey.
Just
It's raw
ghetto.
and
And so
uncut.
we all have to pretty much stick together. I think we
No
all in that
sponsors.
feeling of feeling
Not
defeated
yet.
and just feeling like what's next. So that's pretty much what's going on with SN Collection right now. I'm just revamping. You might have seen that I deleted a lot of pictures. I'm still deleting stuff because again, I'm just revamping. So.
Well, I appreciate you being here. As I said to everyone, I appreciate, you guys being here and taking the time out. And, because I know it's kind of hard, especially when you got your own families and stuff going on. So,
She blocked Lucky for me. Good.
Oh,
Oh,
great.
she black
The
love?
The glow is gone?
You got a little bit. You got
Okay.
15 minutes.
Good, because I was over here glowing like a light bulb.
so,
Shine on.
Okay.
so Mr. Lucky.
Yes, ma'am.
So this past weekend was the Soul Train Awards.
Yeah.
What was your take? Because I got an opinion, but I want to hear. Because listen, Lucky is going to be our fashion expert, the do's and the don'ts. So I just want to hear from Mr. Do and the Don't. What was his take on the fashion of the Soul Train Awards?
Okay.
Who was your best and who was your worst?
Who was my best?
And who was like on the fence?
Okay, so who was my best? Which
That hard?
Was it no bad?
okay, so it was
Recently, there have been no bad.
no best.
Right.
Okay, but I will say who looked good and what was put together is I really liked what her wore. She wore her, the singer her. I wish she really just go back to Gabby, or is it Gabby? I think her name is Gabby.
Yeah, it's Gabby.
Her name was Gabby.
Her real name is Gabby. Yeah,
So she was going by Gabby and not her.
yeah. She was like a Disney kid, and then
Oh, really?
Yeah, she was like a Disney kid, and then
but-
she said she didn't want to
Oh,
be
no, we
defined by her appearance, so she wanted
that's
to.
why
That's why
came
she
out
wore them
as her.
shades
That's
and
why
all.
she wore the shades, and we just used the silhouettes.
Which
her
it was
and
a
stuff.
dope idea.
It was a great idea, but she has a beautiful voice. But
Yeah, she does.
I love her.
yeah, me too.
And she comes from
her-
a family of entertainment.
Does she?
Yeah,
See, I didn't
yeah.
know that.
Her family was in entertainment before she got, really big and who she was. So, yeah, I love her.
Yeah, I love her music.
I love her. Her.
I love right.
I love her.
Her. That's what we're gonna call her.
Her.
But no, what she wore looked really good. I think she wore Armani. It was like a short suit. I hated the shoes, but it looked really well on her body.
Yeah, I didn't like.
Can we get to the feet? Because
Yeah, pumps.
listen. She needed a peep toe booty
Something.
or a nice so case.
Yeah, they put her on like a store
Because them Mary Jane flat, because it was like it made her feet look longer, and I just was not appreciating
It
it.
wa- me either.
Like the outfit was
The suit
okay
was
for
nice.
me,
Yeah.
but I was just not appreciating the whole feet part because the
Yeah,
feet
that
just
was-
didn't like belong to her.
Monica's look though, or maybe I'm
Did
just being
you?
biased.
Monica, she
loves Monica.
style has evolved.
Okay.
Oh, Disco,
has
you said you
evolved.
love Monica?
Yeah. So I love.
I love Monica too, boy. Oh yeah,
Classic.
you know I just gave y'all a little one too.
But can y'all remember, like, let's rewind back, like, in all honesty, like, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, Monica's style was tragic.
Yeah,
Was it?
Oh, my
yeah.
God.
I should make
She
a
can put
movie.
pajamas
She
on. I'm
had-
good.
Yeah, it was.
She had some, The door.
Oh, that door.
It has completely
Shifted.
evolved.
It's
Oh
Yeah,
my
her
definitely
style has
shifted.
definitely evolved. I guess
I
And
love
it's not
Monica.
just- It's not just the gowns and everything. Like she gives you.
She gives you
She does. She does.
everything.
She
Every
gives you
day,
really
Baby.
she
good
does it
And you like,
all.
oh,
Yeah.
Baby, because
Yeah.
when she was doing her promo for the Brandy versus Monica,
That promo
baby,
was
that
great.
trench
Listen.
yeah.
was
She
everything.
adopted a new stylist,
Everything.
though, right? Didn't she get a new stylist?
She did. Did
She
She's
went
working.
with Colin for the verses.
She went with
I
Colin
didn't
for
really
verses.
like that outfit.
I hated the
It-
pants.
it
The
just
Colin
didn't
for the
fit right.
yeah.
I like the Fendi bustier and the hat, but them pants, they just was ill fitted.
It was
Yeah,
very
yeah.
saggy diaper.
Yeah.
Ah!
Dope
Yeah.
outfit, but
Yeah,
standing up, it was
But standing up,
What
it was
they
like,
should've
no.
So remember, like a couple
Should
years
have
ago.
known better.
Remember a couple years ago, Balenciaga had released these panta shoes that was like the boots that
Yeah.
was basically pants.
Yeah.
I feel like the bottom should have fit like that.
Yeah,
Then it'd have been much better.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
but the slit pant, yeah, that wasn't it. My worst dressed of the night goes to 3 people. It's just 3 whole people.
Who's the 3?
It was Shantae Moore.
I didn't like her hair.
I never liked Shantae's hair, but they all wore jeans. It was her, Stokely from Mint Condition, and Shanice. They all had on jeans, and I was trying to figure out why if we're at an award show.
If we're at an award, yeah, because now for me, I feel like you can do denim, but it has to be like a
Classic.
show denim. Like it can't
Like,
be
the
like your
Essence
Gap
Collection
denim.
sequence
Yeah,
jeans
you
and
know
all
what?
that.
Yes, like
Yeah,
let's get into
Manny.
that. It gotta be like a show denim. Like it can't be like your regular Gap denim.
You
Yeah.
just can't fall into the Gap and then on the red carpet.
But
Like,
then-
Right.
oh,
And
you-
then
It just don't
they
go.
start studying.
Yeah,
It
and
just
then
don't go.
And then Shantae specifically, she had on a white cami. I think she had on a white
a tank
cami.
top.
See,
Like a
not
tank
the
top.
Walmart one.
And then like a little,
That was
a little neck
$1.92.
piece. And then a little neck piece. It just didn't work.
See, this is where
I
you
thought
need
she
to
was going
hire
to the mall.
someone and stop trying to get people for free. So that's going to segue into my.
Speaking of free,
That's going to spec.
Right.
That's going to.
We got a lot to talk about.
That's-
All of us.
we gotta
Yeah.
unpack some things.
Yeah.
We got to unpack a lot. Segueing into that.
This breeze under my skirt, disco.
Look, he done came down there and went under. So
to my undercarriage.
undercarriage. Baby, don't make me have you a regular on the show now.
Guys, I'm here every Tuesday and Thursday.
Have your people call my people, okay? No, but you know, I agree. There was really no fashions for me, and that
No.
really breaks my heart when a black award show, because
I just think
I
it's
think,
the time.
but you know, I think it's the times, and I also think COVID has something to do with it too.
With the fashion?
Yes.
I think
Yes.
it does.
I
but
think because
only to a certain extent.
nobody is like fully inspired to go all the way out because there's no audience.
Right.
It's
That's
three.
true.
It's threefold, and here's my take on it. I think the first part of it is it's a black award show,
Right.
and let's just be honest.
Right.
The Soul Train Awards does not get its props
No.
as it should.
No.
Now,
Not
if it was the
used to.
Grammys, the VMAs, something like
I was
that,
about to say, 'cause all of them was dressed for that.
exactly. They definitely wouldn't have showed up in jeans. Number 2, I agree. It is COVID because how many times have you seen me in sneakers? At this point, I probably own almost as many
Baby, you
sneakers as
lucky
I
I
do
put these
heels.
boots on. On the way here, I
Exactly.
had on some Air Max.
I was going to have on a sweatsuit, and I
Yeah.
said, "You know what, sis? You're going too far."
Oh,
Like,
But listen, I would have
I could
appreciated
get-
it
yeah.
because I know
That's
you was
not
gonna
about
give me
yeah,
something with it.
it's just
But I know you was gonna give me something.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's like
leggings. I
there's
mean, I'm not against it now.
there's no inspiration.
But I get it.
To get dressed, it's like I just want
Where
to
you
be
going?
comfortable now, right? And the third part is just today's fashion is fucking trash.
Yeah.
trash.
Yeah.
People equate fashion to naked, and that shit it blows
Or
You
my
better say
mind.
Or labels.
Labels.
Yeah. It's
Or
either-
labels.
And over labels.
Yeah.
I mean, Gucci headband, Gucci scarf, Gucci earrings, Gucci necklace, Gucci
It's-
turtleneck,
Yeah.
Gucci jacket, Gucci pants.
Well, who is segueing into next?
Because this is what we segueing into.
So much
they be wanting all
so,
that Gucci for
yeah,
free.
so
For
much
free.
so
Free.
that you at the bus stop with a Walmart set on and a fake Gucci belt. Who believes you?
Ma'am.
Nobody
Nobody.
believes you.
Ma'am.
Nobody.
Man,
So that I just feel
And
like
if I do believe you, your priorities are messed up.
boom.
hello. I'm gonna need you to get into it.
So I
If it
just
is
feel
real,
like
the priorities
today's
are messed
fashion
up.
is just complete trash.
Today's fashion is very faux pas. Like it's
Yep.
just
It's
not.
very stretchy, spandexy,
And they just
yeah.
look to the
And
Instagram
follow-
models
and follow the
these
leader.
TikTok
Follow the leader,
videos.
you know, the hottest rapper.
The TikTok videos and the models.
Yeah. Remember when Cardi B was talking and she was stating pretty much like how much the culture of hip hop and R&B has over fashion now.
Right.
And I mean, I got what she was saying in regards to like, if so many rappers and artists, singers, whatever, put their focus into black designers, think how far we could go just as much as they put their focus into the Gucci's and the Louis and the Fenty and everybody else. Mm-hmm. And I mean, I feel like even with that, you had a few people step up to advocate for black designers. But I still feel like you have to be in a certain circle. Like you still have to you're a clique. It's a clique. Yeah, like you have to be cliquey. Or whatever. Just because you're a black designer don't mean that I'm gonna support it. Right. Yeah.
So, and also when you're a black designer, they want the shit for free. Let's just be honest.
Okay, so let's segue into that. So
we're black creative.
Because
they want it for free.
Because that's let's unpack some things here. Let's start unpacking all of the Louis bags.
Okay.
And all of the other bags. Nike.
Honey, I got my H&M bag.
You got it? We're gonna unpack it. Target.
This is Forever 21.
Calvin Klein. Let's unpack all of this because it really bothers me, right? That because you are a woman of color or man of color, they feel that it should be discounted or damn near free. Yep. Now, I sell furs. I sell faux furs and I sell real furs. And I can post something saying, I'm going to do a mass sale, $50 for it. Now, everybody's on the site wanting to purchase for $50. But soon as I say it's regular price, oh, child, I can't do that. Or try to nickel and dime me with the whole, well, you said it was over $150, but can I still get the 30%? Now listen, baby. Now, it's only going to work for one or two things. Either you want the free shipping or you want the 30% discount. But it's not going to do both. But why you got to do tax? Because I pay taxes. Exactly. My business is legit. I had to register it. I had to pay $900 to get it to where it's not going to be, I'm not going to have no issues with the white man. Okay? So when these people come and want stuff for free or want your services for free, it's very disheartening because we work hard. We work hard. We put a lot. We sacrifice a lot. We sacrifice on spending time with our families.
Absolutely.
We sacrifice doing stuff that we may want to do. We sacrifice money because none of the stuff is free. So if I can't get the stuff that I need to make my business thrive and what I do thrive, why do you think that you should get it for free?
I mean, it's so crazy. I mean, that's one of the, also as a creative and a designer, outside of just COVID just taking over the world, that's another thing that has kind of disheartened me and made me question my passion for what I'm doing. Like,
I know.
Do I want to sew? Do I want to continue to design, whatever? Because when you feel defeated and feeling like you're overlooked so much and, you're giving, like I've given away so much stuff for free. I've done so many things and garments for free and have been told, oh no, we're not going to tag you because we're not putting you on. And that's disheartening because you came to me for free and I did what I was supposed to do on my end. And like you said, sacrifice those nights with my son to stay up 2 days and make this garment. And you don't even want to tag me. Like you love the garment, you're wearing it, but you get so many entertainers in the industry who do that to us. Yeah. It makes us feel like we're not worth it or, whatever. But again, when you have those more popular designers, they're quick to be like, oh, I'm wearing, let's say, Angel Brinks or somebody else. And let's be like, okay, like, what am I doing different from her or anybody else? So
it's just like, for me, like you said, it's disheartening because I was on social media a few weeks ago and I ran across a pair of Gucci stockings that had holes in them. And the motherfucker says sold out.
How much were they?
They were $145 and they were sold out. Now, mind you, I done wore some stockings that I ripped on my own. And back in the day, I would get my ass beat for getting holes in my stockings. But they were $145. They were sold out. But y'all come to me about when is the next sale or
Right.
are you going
Right.
can I get shipping for free? You know how much
Ain't nobody
shipping
trying to put
costs?
no discount code on Gucci.
Right.
Ain't nobody.
No.
They ain't
No.
Gucci about that.
That's how I've really been surviving by just having to be like, okay, I'm gonna have a sale this week. I'm gonna have a sale every day because if I'm not, it's like people like, well, I'm not gonna buy it.
Let me tell you something. I have been blessed. I will be honest and say that in the midst of the pandemic, this has been one of my highest paid years. I'll go on record and say that. But as far as my boutique goes, exactly what you said. It's like people want, God damn, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, all of that stuff.
Year round.
I don't know when I'm gonna catch up.
Right? Because I gotta.
But every other day y'all act like the boutique don't even
don't even
exist.
exist. Oh yes. Oh
Like
yes.
people who I didn't even know still followed me,
Were
like
shopping.
orders, spending buku money, but y'all didn't support when it was regular price. I mean,
Exactly.
thank you, no shade,
Yeah,
Exactly.
you know,
but
thank you.
like,
But we work year round, like, and that's
So-
the thing.
and
like,
so does Georgia Power.
exactly.
So Disco, you said what you had, what you got? What's your take on that?
Well, my take a little different because I'm not a fashion person, so I'm gonna get all y'all cussing out in 1 second. My next question.
Uh-oh.
Do y'all feel like people wear certain fashion because everybody in the world know what it costs? Or
Yes.
because of the quality?
Yeah.
Yes,
It's a
it's
status
absolute
symbol.
They
validation.
want that validation.
It's
Yeah.
validation.
It's the validation. I'm wearing a real Gucci shirt.
Remember, we just had this whole stupid discussion that I hated about the whole Birkin bag situation.
Yes.
and
Oh, my
everybody felt
God.
like they had to post.
First
their
of all,
Birkin bags.
Hermes
I felt
don't
like
even like black folks.
half of these.
Half
don't
of these
like-
designers
I
don't
know.
like
One
black
thing.
people.
Now I will say this, and I might get cussed out about it, but I wanted a Birkin since I was 2.
Mhm.
So when I can afford it, I'm gonna buy one. I'm not gonna
So-
go on a parade about
What
it.
do y'all get out? I'm saying, what do you think people get out of that? Like, is it like?
It's
Oh,
just
it's
the
a- it's a status
validation.
symbol.
It's the
For
validation.
instance, Jordans cost $20. How many people still buy Jordans?
Oh, they gonna probably
They're
buy
not,
more
they
than one
gonna say
pair.
It's cheap, and
Or
I'm
they
not
might say
wearing
it's fake.
Or they're gonna say everybody got
So
it,
it's
but
validating their personal self.
Yeah.
Technically,
Yes.
everybody got
Yeah.
it.
They feel like the
Everybody
more
got
you
Jordans,
spend
though.
on something, the better that it is.
You
like
look
that puts
like-
your status.
yeah.
You're
You
rich.
look like money,
Yeah.
Right. You're rich.
even if you're sleeping on an air mattress.
But
You
see,
look like money.
me and Shantae, we both thrift shop. Like I don't mind thrift shopping. Like my parents didn't always have the coins to thrift shop. So my thing is with thrifting, like I at a young age I found me an Oscar de la Renta sweater in the doggone Goodwill. And
It's great.
but my thing is, but my teacher knew who it was, but she was like, "Oh, where did you get that sweater from? It looks like the such Oscar de la Renta." I was like, "Oh, it is." She was like, how could your parents afford that?" I was like, "Oh, baby, this is thrift store." But it just goes in how you knowing how to shop and how to put your style together.
and
Yeah.
that
Some of these
is-
people don't
that's the
have
thing.
a style. So they feel like if I go and get me a Chanel bag and a Gucci shirt, I'm styling. I'm fashionable because I'm wearing
Or
a
no, no,
label. No, because you may still look fucking ridiculous.
No,
which some of them do.
most of them do.
Most
Yeah.
of them.
Just because it's a label does not mean it's dope. And that's like that was the biggest premise behind Dope Without Labels because
Yes.
they just like our society will excuse my language. Good,
I know, it's
good,
all raw and
look,
uncut.
good Christian people.
Fuck them.
That show on Thursday.
People. Okay,
Fuck them.
this generation will fuck, suck,
Ooh.
steal,
Oh, yeah.
kill, and do whatever they gotta
yeah.
do.
Scam.
Scam.
That's the biggest one
to
out
wear
here.
some shit that they don't even really want you wearing in the first place.
They don't like you.
Crazy.
You will go into the store and they will follow your ass.
They will follow your black
They might
ass,
not
and
do
you
it
will
so much
still
out
get
here
it.
in Lenox Mall, but if your ass go on Park Avenue and do that, baby, they following your ass.
They following
on
your ass
Rodeo,
right in
they
the local
following
Lenox
your
Mall.
ass.
I
Look,
would say they follow your ass in Phipps.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because I've been followed.
Ooh.
Like, so,
How was that experience?
That is it. Well, it's kind of. I'm a black man in the South, so
It was kind of expected.
it's kind of expected. Yeah, I'm like, I hate that we in 2020 and I say it's expected, but it's kind of expected, like real life.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Lucky, what you gonna put in that purse, man?
oh well, it's not really a purse.
I love it. I love it.
Well, right now my wallet's in here.
Please hold it so they can see it.
Listen, my wallet's in here. My AirPods are attached to it. It's really just for fashion.
It's for the look.
It's just for the look.
It's for the look.
For the look.
But see, the thing is, with his look, you can't tell what's expensive and what's not. See, and that's what I try to tell people too, because the real people with the real money, they're not wearing 1,000 labels.
No.
or they're not wearing 1,000 signature labels.
Oh,
They
I
will wear
hate
a
my
purple
brand.
label, and you won't even know what it is, and you may say,
The same sneakers until the post come in.
baby,
What's the one?
we'll drive a
what-
Subaru.
Was it big? Ooh, I hate a Subaru.
But they drive it.
But they drive
They will drive a
They
Subaru.
definitely do.
The bank
They kill a
account is
Subaru.
long.
Look,
Yes.
Listen.
But what did Bill Gates? Was he the one that wore that black turtleneck?
No, that was Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs. That black turtleneck.
That
It's
black
like,
turtleneck.
Jeans.
They have the money, but it's like wealth is quiet and broke is flashy as fuck.
Broke is flashy
And
as
you know
hell.
who the flashy broke people? Usually African Americans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's
It is.
the bad thing. Like,
Because we
you
want to
gotta
look
be-
good. We'll have a Mercedes, but about to get repoed.
We want to look
And
rich,
I
but
have
we
a
broke.
Mercedes.
no, but she ain't about to get repoed. That was not for her.
I'm about to say hers probably paid for it.
Right.
She busy.
Baby, her husband ain't gonna let that happen.
Like, instead
Her
of working,
husband-
I'm looking like, let me get
her
the
baby
money,
daddy
let's
ain't
go
gonna let
buy
that
a couple
happen.
of properties, like, because
Yeah.
Hello.
Her
I'd rather
husband and her
invest
baby
that
daddy ain't
way.
gonna let that happen. Trust
He's gonna
me.
be like, no.
He gonna be like, oh no, oh
Yeah,
no,
no, and
oh
don't
no.
get me wrong. I
probably
got
got
say I
secret
want a
seats.
Birkin. I'm not
I
gonna have a
wish.
Birkin
I wish.
until everything else is in order.
Yeah.
Like
And nobody's
everything.
saying you can't have those things.
My reason for
Like,
having a Birkin? So I do.
Because they
like
slick
luxury.
ugly. Let's just be honest.
You can get the same bag at Burlington.
You can.
Boom.
But the quality not gonna be the same. But I don't know. I've just it's just certain things in life that growing up and as a kid, it's
And
just
I
stuff that
get
I
it.
think that I always thought would be unobtainable, and it's not. So I just always
Just
said I
make
was
sure
gonna
you
buy
got that
Birkin.
Birkin, you got that house to go with it.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah,
What's that first car that we was talking about?
The
That's
Birkin.
the Birkin.
the Birkin.
Yeah, that's the Birkin.
Yeah, the Birkin bag. But the thing
But
about
what's
it
the-
is,
I'm trying to get my
with the
phone.
Birkin bag. See, when I was an intern in New York for the established stylist, you know, it was a time to where you had to be on a waiting list for a
It's
Birkin.
still a time.
It's still a time.
So that's why I
Because
know
they're
a lot
making
of-
it seem like you don't have to.
Oh no. It's
Because
still
baby,
a
this
time.
lady,
It's a waiting list. You have to be a customer of Airman's. You have to be all of that.
because this
So a
lady,
lot of
this
them aren't
very
real.
white privileged
a
lady.
lot of them are
this very
not
white
real, and
privileged
then a
lady.
lot of them are
Subscribe to DISCO100 to watch
consigned.
the whole show. I
Yeah.
feel like
Well,
he
this
did.
very white privileged lady,
Yeah,
my
what she
day
did
of
about her.
shopping in New York, she had a security guard and she had to sign off on some shit. They walked her out, but she had a car waiting for her. And you know, when I look at that, I look at it to when I see all these Instagram women on here with Birkin, I'm like, you
You didn't
know.
do that.
You do know you can get
Coach
that
is a
off
good
of
leather brand.
AliExpress, right?
Coach coming back out. You see Meg Thee Stallion?
Oh, yeah.
You know.
You know.
Now they about to be on Coach.
Oh, they're
When they
gonna
like-
try to be on it, but I don't.
They about to bring Coach up.
No, they finna bring Coach back.
Yeah, they gonna
they got
but I
Coach
don't
got a
think-
cute little fanny pack too. No,
I think
no
so, but
fucking
I
lie.
don't think- I don't think the masses are gonna flock.
But you know what? If I'm being honest, I would rock a. I don't know. I'm not really a Coach girl, but I like the style of some of Coach's items.
Their trench they
I
have
used
with
to lo- I used to
Basquiat
love
is
them
nice.
back in
it's
the
a
day.
good leather brand.
Yeah,
And
But
Yeah.
they
good
also
leather
have a
goods.
good trench that was partnered with Basquiat.
They have some
That
good
is
pieces.
so dope.
Yeah,
And it
He's
has
trying to play Michael Kors too.
they do.
But-
That's
Like,
because
how
he
Michael
racist.
Kors became so ghetto, like out of nowhere.
He racist.
well,
He became ghetto because they start selling him down to the local Marshalls and TJ Maxx.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
and
boom.
Michael Kors was that was like Isaac Mizrahi before it got to Tarjay.
Exactly.
Isaac Mizrahi was a big brand
Yeah.
before it got to Tarjay, and when it got to Tarjay, it was just kind
It
of
just went
like
He
downhill.
still has good pieces
But
though.
he
Yeah.
do, but I don't know if nobody's really
Like
checking
plastic
for it
pieces.
though.
Yeah.
Nobody
I mean,
really-
they're not checking for it, but if I
Yeah.
see a piece, I
That's
might
the
buy a
piece.
piece.
I'ma
Yeah,
get
You
it.
know?
I get
It
it.
don't buy
What you want.
Buy what
But
looks
the
good
thing,
on you
but the
and
thing
what-
about it is, I think that what we're talking about is the idea that people have it in their mind that our brands, because I sell a brand, you sell a brand. I don't know what you got coming, but she sell a brand. We all sell brands, but you're into fashion, so but we sell brands and everybody looks for it to be discounted when we sell quality.
Yeah, it's-
Like, I'm not giving you an all style t-shirt. I'm just not gonna do that because that's like the cheapest brand of all the t-shirts that there is. But I am giving you quality. I am giving you it's the experience along with it. The time I take out to pick out the colors, the time I take out to pick out my packaging, the time I take out to do all of these things to make sure that my customer receives the utmost customer service there is, and you are satisfied with what I give you. Now, when you order from Macy's, they don't put all of the foo la la shit in your fucking package.
No.
It's a damn package slip and your item.
And
Yep.
sometimes
And
it's
that's
in the
it.
box and you take it.
That's it. The end. Sometimes they don't even put it in the goddamn box.
But
They
let me
just
tell
got
you
that
something.
shit-
A celebrity could sell you a T-shirt and it will sell out. A $50 crispy ass gilding
Okay.
that everybody else is using, but y'all don't want to spend $25 on mine. So it's
Nope.
it's $25 for a T-shirt plus shipping plus tax plus your mama.
Right. That's what I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, send her too.
Sitting out there too. So
Because again, I feel like they don't see the quality in us.
They don't.
And I feel like at times we have to, like, I'm all for accountability. We have to take accountability for that too. Because we dumb ourselves down to make people see us.
Yep.
Mhm.
I agree.
Right.
So instead of just standing our ground, and that's the wave, like you said, 2020 has been a great year for me, despite all, and it's been one
Yeah,
of
it
my highest
has.
paying years.
it has.
But at the same
it
time,
has
I
for
had
me
to start
too.
saying to customers too, like, no, because I was such a yes person to want to please and please and please.
Mhm.
And now it's like, no, this is my policy. This is not what I'm doing. It's custom. No, you cannot get a refund because of whatever. I recently had to do that to a client the other day.
Well, that brings me to my next
who-
topic.
She was just being nasty in the email. Oh, you're the designer. You're supposed to do X, Y, Z. Honey, refund. And then she said, well, thank you. That was a blessing in disguise because I didn't
Mhm.
want the brand. Okay, moving on. I'm not about to go back and forth. with
Yeah,
you.
yeah, and that
It's
brings
It's
me
two
to
things I'm not gonna do.
yeah.
Two places I'm not gonna go.
Back and
that's
forth.
back and forth.
Well,
Back
and that
and
brings me to my next topic. Like my next topic is how has it been dealing with these customers? What is your take on when you have these customers that feel entitled to certain services that you do not offer? What has been the battle with you?
I think for me the biggest hurdle is Black people expect more from Black brands than they do from any other brand.
Yes.
I know,
It's
like
the truth.
for me personally, I've seen like if you order, I order from Shein, I order from Ali, I order from these places, and I know that it's a certain wait time.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna sit my ass there and I'm gonna wait.
Right.
But when it comes to a Black brand, I don't know if they think we just have stuff on hand. I don't know if they feel like they are our one and only client and we don't have anybody else. But you cannot order something at 12 a.m. and ask me for shipping details at 8 a.m. First of all, sis, I was asleep.
Why are you asleep?
Secondly, we have processing time. Like each one of my stuff is pressed to order. Like, so when you order something, it gets pressed. It gets processed. You don't get moved to the front of the line just because you Black. Like,
Baby.
you
Because
have to
you
wait.
email saying I ordered this and I'm a customer and you should be happy I'm supporting. Child, take this money back and go.
This lady went off on me the other day because, now here's the kicker. She went off on me actually for 3 days straight. She
Wait,
sent-
not 3 days
yeah,
straight.
She was sending me.
It was a continuation. Was
she
a
was
series.
sending me back-to-back emails.
Baby,
Now
she-
Mo showed me how to block the emails. Now you can't even go back.
Yeah.
Baby, I'm the block queen.
Go back.
Really?
Yeah.
I will block you real quick.
She was mad at me because she said she sat at home all day waiting on her package. Her package did not arrive.
But who told you to do that,
and
man?
da 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 da, like all of these things, and I better. She said better. I better send her another item expedited. First of all, I don't even have expedited option on my website.
I don't either.
You
Second
didn't.
of all, I'm not the post office.
Secondly, you didn't pay for expedited shipping the first time. What make you think I'm gonna expedite something that it says on USPS delivered, right? So come to find out, the item came back to me. Guess why? Oh, 'cause
Address was wrong.
She put her own address in wrong.
Yeah,
But you mad at me?
yeah.
Be mad at
But see,
yourself.
and that and
But what about the clients that do like? Because in the same sense, I had a client who ordered something, and again, I don't think they understand the process. The processing time mean I'm waiting just because you paid today. Your money don't hit my account to 2 to 3 days later.
Mhm.
So you still in that window of processing because you could
7 to-
easily just say, I didn't pay for this or I didn't
Exactly.
want this.
Fraud,
And
yeah.
now I'm making an order to ship out that ain't even paid for. So a client, she did order something from me. I sent it to her. It showed deliver a month and a half later. She emailed me talking about, no, I got an email saying it was a charge back and they just immediately snatched the money, and I
Yes.
was charged a
Yes.
chargeback fee.
Yes.
And I'm like, what? Like, I'm checking the order, and I keep all my receipts and all my trackings, and I'm like, okay, it says it was delivered to your front door.
Yeah,
So
I
I
had
emailed
that
the
with this girl.
client.
I called the hoes. I call these bitches. Like, I'm
emailed
telling
the
you,
client.
I call them.
She said she never got
Baby,
it.
listen, I called this bitch. She didn't expect me to call her.
When
I call her.
her,
She
said
ended up
that
giving
she
my
got
money
it.
back because I
She
told her I was
never
going to press
got it.
charges on her ass.
Okay.
No, well, this
Yeah.
client, I had to do a whole investigation, which, it was just a mess, but they ended up, her bank went in favor with her because I guess they're her bank, which to me was a slap in the face because I'm like, I gave you all the proof. The item was delivered. I don't know if you really got the item or not.
Mm-hmm.
Listen.
And if it was a month and a half and you
A
haven't
month and a half
said
later.
I have not received it, then that's
you
obvious
are way
fraud.
out of line
Right.
and way out of the
So
time,
this
ma'am.
client got her little $400 back, and I'm stuck with just
And she
being
got
like, so
product and $400
what I'm
back.
supposed
This
to do?
lady did that to me, but I just would not take that. So I
Ma'am.
literally Googled her name. And as soon as I Googled her name, the address came up under her name. So I'm like, well, how was
yeah.
this a fraud
telling you, I'm
charge?
policing.
And
I'm policing.
So I sent all of that information in because they did the same thing to me. I got a charge back. They took the money out of my account, all of that.
And it's to the point to me now, I don't even use Shopify.
I love Shopify.
I
man.
hate Shopify. I don't use it for that matter, for that fact.
they'll
For
give
that
everybody
fact,
money
because
back.
especially if I'm calling you and I'm telling you, listen, there is no reason as a company, if it shows that that an item is delivered and I'm sending it to you and you still side with the customer after I submitted everything showing it's been delivered, I submitted proof of conversations back and forth. There's no reason why you still should be taking my fucking money. I don't give a goddamn what the fuck it is. The bitch got my shit.
As much
Now,
as I hate PayPal,
Right.
they're really good with that. Like,
They
I
are.
had a few people who did chargebacks on me, and all you got
With PayPal?
With PayPal.
Oh, yeah.
And you need to show them proof.
oh yeah,
and all that.
PayPal will
That's why I
side with
was
you because that just recently happened to me.
That's why I was confused with Shopify because I sent my proof that I did. It was a month and a half later.
I found another
delivered
way
it,
to
and when you
get
show
my
that
orders.
They delivered.
Through.
PayPal gonna be like, okay, well, they in the wrong. It was delivered. What you want us to do?
And that's exactly what happened with this one female. Now let me tell y'all about this. And I don't want to give a fuck if she listening, but
Hey, girl. Hey.
this one customer, she ordered something. Now, mind you, my disclaimer is what? No refunds, no exchanges. You better look at the size chart before you order. Don't try to tell yourself you a size large and you know you a 3X. It don't happen. If you know you a 3X, be a 3X.
Baby.
Don't be I'm an extra large when I know because was a stretch.
Can we talk about that in styling
Let's-
too?
let's-
You got me styled,
oh, yeah.
pulling all of
Yeah,
these clothes,
yeah,
and
yeah.
you a 2X, and
Yeah.
you know put a small on this new
But
client
she
questionnaire.
tried it. And then she said, I don't like this. I don't want it. I don't give a fuck. Like, it's going to you. I told you it's made to order. Every order is made to order. So when I place the order, it's made to order for you. She tried to send it back to me. I didn't even tell her to send it back. She sent it back to my P.O. box. I returned to sender. You're not gonna make me take this.
Now we playing back.
Now we playing back and forth. Now you done paid $13.80 for nothing. Now it's going back to you.
Exactly.
And then she tried to do the whole $150 back. No, ma'am. No. No. So see, my thing is, if I put everything front and center, if I make sure that if I have a FAQ shipping policy,
Right.
I have now it's up to you. Now, if you want to be ignorant
They're
and
not gonna read it.
If
They're
you
not
don't want,
gonna
if you
read
want to be ignorant and not read it, that's not my problem. It's not my problem. So this is where they come in and try to, well, I don't want this now. I don't give a fuck. You ordered it. And with that one customer I told y'all I called, and I told her I was going to press charges on her. Baby, she was scared. She was scared. So
That's good. I never even thought about
yeah,
calling.
I text them and I call them.
She was like, why don't you press charges? I was like, I don't feel like going through
No,
all that.
baby. No, you let them know that you're going to press charges. The girl was like, well, I got a family. I can't go to jail. Okay, well, so what you going to do about it? Because I don't
Well,
really give a
don't be
fuck. I don't know you. I don't know you. I don't know nothing. I don't owe you nothing. So that's just my whole thing with
Y'all
these
scaring
customers. No, it's not. And the thing,
It's
but
not.
it's good though.
We giving you game.
It's
Don't
good
be
because
scared.
Y'all- 'cause I
customers, they
definitely
will
want a
try
brand,
you. Now,
but
I do have some
scared.
amazing customers. I'm not,
Absolutely.
it's not all bad. I do have some phenomenal and some amazing customers that are very appreciative, and they will vouch for everything. They'll be like, well, I love my fit. I love how it looks. I love how it feels. I love the quality. I love the customer service because I do make myself available. But what I ain't going to do is argue with you. So if you
just
just
give you bad
if you
apples here
place
and
an order
Okay.
and like she said, it's less than 24 hours after you done placed the order, and especially if you placed it at 1 a.m. in the morning, why are you up?
Child, they be quick
On
to
a
be
Monday.
Like, I placed my
Okay,
order
well, I
last night.
shop in the
Where's
middle
my
of the night,
tracking?
so.
Like, I don't just have stuff sit. I don't understand.
Made to
But
order.
what do you not understand about other people shop with me too? You're not the only person.
Yeah.
And again, like
Exactly.
you said, when I order from Pretty Little Thing and all of them, and it's coming from United Kingdom or wherever it's coming from,
Not the UK.
I just wait for
Not
it.
from the
I'm
black
not about
UK.
to email them. I know they said they're gonna ship my order, and that's that. But you calling me and texting me and emailing me, telling me you never received the tracking, and it's like, cause I didn't process your order.
Because the
yet.
shit ain't tracked. It ain't trackable.
It
So-
ain't there yet.
So
So I'm
so
completely opposite though, because like I won't if I order something from like a black-owned business, like I know the struggle, so I won't like.
and we
do
have
all
people
that.
that are like that. And
I
I have somebody
I
that say
won't
that
do
they're
the- I won't
patient.
Like
do.
they don't know I struggle.
But
Until
like,
the shit get ridiculous.
yeah, if
Until
it's
it
like
get
terrible,
ridiculous.
then it's like okay now.
Like a month or two, and it's
Yeah,
like
all right, but
Or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna give you maybe a month.
like case in point, this sweater. So I was like, I need something to wear. I gotta find something to wear, and I ordered it from ASOS.
Exactly.
I ordered from ASOS, and honestly, here's also my thing. ASOS is in the UK. Now they do have a United States hub that I just learned about, but for the most part, everything comes
From
overseas.
United Kingdom. Mm-hmm.
If I could get my package from ASOS in 24 hours, I should be able to get it from anywhere else in 24 hours. I had somebody tell me that it was gonna take them 7 days to ship something, and they was in the city of Atlanta. I was like, I'm just gonna pick it up.
But it doesn't
What
like
was it though?
right, because like for me, even though you might be in the city of Atlanta and you order, let's just say you order one shirt.
Mhm.
I have a rack of just blank shirts. I'm not
Okay.
gonna press up all this stuff, and I don't know what's gonna sell. So
Right.
when you place your order, then you go into the queue. There may
Okay.
be 20, 30, 12, however many orders
Right.
in front of you.
Mhm.
You see what I'm saying? So then your stuff has to be pressed. It has to be processed. Like all of that. So it
I have a vendor.
And this year alone, like I feel like for many black businesses,
Yeah.
like I can speak for myself,
Mhm.
it skyrocketed.
Yep.
Oh,
Especially
yeah.
'cause everybody was at home, they was shopping. So
everybody
for
want to
me,
do
I was
shop
working
black.
around the clock to just make a ton of turbans and a ton of masks. We all had to pivot in a way to do
Mhm.
masks.
to survive, to make some money.
And for me, it was like you emailing me like you said, I got 100 orders.
Mhm.
You probably number 99 talking about where your order at. And again,
Yeah.
I'm hand making this stuff. So if
Yeah.
I'm telling you it's 10 to 14 days, it might be 16 days because I'm trying to make everything, not to mention my machine was acting up at times. I had to come get somebody to fix it, things like that, because I'm making all of this stuff by hand. And that's why I try to get my clients there. Oh, I want this, and they want this popcorn turnaround where
Mhm.
it's like, no, like I have to hand stitch this stuff. I
Yeah.
barely could go get my nails done because I'm sitting here working on a bunch of sequins and sewing stuff
Hey, Barb.
and shit for y'all, and y'all not even not saying that you're not being
Your friends
appreciated because
enjoy
you
my
do
life.
get a lot of good clients,
Oh,
but
you
it's a
did.
lot of them that just don't
Tell
understand,
more about
and
that.
Nor do they care.
nor do they care, and they don't understand. We have real lives too.
Yep.
I'm a mom, I'm a wife, you're a
Mhm.
mom, you're a mom. Again, I'm not sure, baby, what you're doing, but
I got a stepdaughter. I got a stepdaughter. I guess yeah, y'all all
but again,
established.
like
Some
even if
do.
you don't have kids or a husband or whatever, you still are.
You still have a
gonna to take
life.
mental break.
Yeah.
But you know what? And the thing is too, like, just to add to what you were saying, as far as if you're in Atlanta, I should be able to come pick it up. A lot of things, like for me, for instance, like people think I got these furs sitting on site. I don't. I have a vendor that I order my furs from. And I'm not, first of all, they're not cheap.
Yeah, no.
Like if you want to, the faux furs aren't even cheap. The real furs, for damn sure, ain't cheap. And they're made to order. So if I have a couple that I order extra in a batch that I order, yes, I will have them on hand. But for the most part, I'm not ordering. I'm not a big company. I don't have a sponsor. I don't have no investor.
I'm my sponsor.
Right.
Right.
I don't have no big investor saying, here, I'm going to give you $50,000. You can do whatever you need to do, purchase all your merchandise, and you can keep it in the store. Now, if I had that, I'll purchase a whole bunch of shit for furs, especially because right now that's what's really selling, and keep it in the store. But then again, I'm keeping it in the store, but people, it's like random shopping. It's not like a consistent thing. I I had somebody purchase an item today, but from the Black Friday sale, and today is what? Saturday? Black Friday was last weekend. So that's a whole week. Or was it?
Yes,
It's been a week.
So it's been a whole week. So my thing is, like, I went a few days without making a sale. So I'm not going to hold 10 of these furs that I done purchased. You know what I mean? It's just sometimes if you have that, some stores can do that. Some stores are able to do that. I'm not one of them. So I'm only going to bite as much as I can chew. I'm not going to bite off too much because I still have bills and I still have a real life that I have to take care of outside of my store.
And I just think that a lot of people forget that. And to just call us out, it be our people.
Yeah.
It just be our people.
Our people. And even when it comes to such things, like I get so many questions about restocks. You not writing Macy's and them to say when you restocking this.
They feel like they can DM you.
DM, I had to put no DM.
Like no, they don't. They'll email you, and then if you don't respond in an hour, they'll DM you, and it's like you're not DMing Shein and all these other places. Like what makes you think that you can message me at 3:00 in the morning?
No.
Now my phone going off. I'm getting right.
I wrote you and you ain't right
Okay.
back.
Yeah.
I'm getting notifications at 3 a.m. Now I'm getting the side eye. It's a
So this
I
goes.
promise it's the customer.
So what's your question?
When it comes to fashion, I'm real plain Jane. I'm jeans, t-shirt. Reebok classics, I'm good.
Okay.
All my life. When it comes to fashion, how do you guys determine what that client, what's best for that client?
Oh, that goes into the next. That goes
body type.
That's a segue into the next part.
For me, because again, I run an online business, so I can't see you personally. Besides, you telling me what your interests are. So
Who you be with?
If I do have face-to-face clients and I try to determine a client's fashion sense based off their personality and pretty much their size. I've had to have plenty of conversations with clients to just say, hey, I don't think this will fit. You know, not saying, you won't look nice in it, but I don't think it'll fit your body type or things like that. Because people bring me ridiculous pictures sometimes of what they want. And it's like,
you're going to look
that ain't for
stupid.
you. Like, so.
Like, this not going to look like this on you.
Well, that kind of goes back to what Sean was saying. Like, as a professional, especially as a stylist, a wardrobe stylist, a fashion stylist, you have several jobs, and one is if you're called to work on site or on set. Before you get on set, your job is to research and do some type of look on your client that you're about to work with. Like that is your job. Be it they have Instagram, being a politician, being whatever they are, you need to do your research and what they look like, what they do, how they dressed on a regular. Then your job is to see how you can either mesh the two, because it depends on the conversation. So if you come to me, Disco, and say, Mo, I want to change my look. I'm doing more events now. I want to be more, polished. Yeah, I want to be more within within the now. How can you help bring that out of me? Because I'm tired of wearing the Reebok classics. I want to be more of, I want to be the brother that walk in and I'll be the conversation in the room. So my job as a stylist is to bring that out of you instead of making you fall back into your comfort zone. Because if I bring a rack of clothes to you, because I always bring 10 or 12 looks. I don't bring just 3. But if it's 10 or 12 looks, I bring them to you, and I can almost guarantee you 7 out of those 10 you're going to like, if you don't like all. So that is a job as a stylist, to know, 1, do your research with your client. 2, to know what's in the now, and then try to combine the two. And it also depends on the budget.
Yep.
Because the budget plays a part.
The budget plays a part.
The budget plays a part.
Budget plays a part.
I know for me, regardless of who the client is, I have like a 10-page new client questionnaire. And they have to fill that out, because it's just because you say, okay, I just want to look current, or I want to look modern, there's still some things that you like and you don't like. So my questionnaire goes in depth as to, like, what kind of jeans do you like? What's your favorite color? What colors do you not like? What trends do you not like? And then you take into consideration, of course, the body type. You have to take into consideration their lifestyle, because if you 7 days a week work on the railroad, I'm not gonna bring you a bag full of ball gowns.
No.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So
No.
all of that has to be taken into consideration. And I think a lot of the stylists these days don't do that. They don't do their due diligence. They don't do their research. Like I got a job recently. This lady hired me.
Don't even get me started.
Yeah, she hired me for interior design. She didn't know that I was a stylist. So she was frustrated. She ended up firing her stylist. And so the photographer told her, well, why didn't you hire her for styling? She said, oh, I didn't know. So when we had a meeting for the styling portion, she showed me the pictures of what the young lady brought. And it's like, if you would have just taken this much time to do research and look at her IG, you would have known that nothing you brought was her personality, was her lifestyle, none of that.
And exactly, like, you know, that's just what it is. Like, what is your styling aesthetic when you go in to meet a client, Lucky?
So I go to meet a client. I do kind of have a preference. I'm a very high glamour type of guy. I don't like anything simple, so I really like her stuff a lot.
He's talking to S. Denton, y'all.
So I don't really like stuff simple, but when I meet clients, and I used to work in a boutique where my base clientele, and sorry if y'all hear this, my base clientele was the white stay-at-home mom. That was my base clientele. That was who I worked with, and that's who I really have good.
I bet them white ladies be paying without
Listen,
trying to nickel and dime,
okay,
you know.
Listen, that's exactly what you want. Exactly.
Oh, that's it. All right. That's affordable.
With them, it was. With them, it was. I don't have a questionnaire, but I ask a million questions. So
which is still a questionnaire, but you're not.
Yeah, it's just not written. I just ask me questions like, "What do you like? What do you don't like? What color should I stay away from? What are you open to? What are you not open to? You want a little fitted? You want to be a little loose?" Like, it's just simple questions that I ask like that. And personally, I just go to clients and just tell them to have an open mind.
Right.
And if you hired me, you hired me for a reason.
And let me do my job.
Please just let me do it.
Let me do my job.
Like you said, 9 out of 10, you're gonna like 70% of what I do.
Right.
Because that's why you asked me to come.
That's why you asked.
And if you could do what I could do, I wouldn't be here. You could do it yourself.
Right. What about you?
Let me do it.
What's your styling aesthetic when you meeting a client?
I mean, I don't do much styling. It's usually.
What about even designing?
My clients that just say, thank you, did a great job for my styling for my birthday shoot. Thank you. Again, it's more so I am the glamour girl. I may not look like it right now, but I love
them lashes.
Right. I'm about to say, girl, bye. Between the braids, the hoodie, the earrings, honey, you giving.
And the baby hairs.
Okay, I tried. But I am the high fashion girl. Like, I love everything that sparkles and glamour. Then when you walk in a room, people are gonna say, "Where did you get that from?" or "Who is that?"
That is my goal.
When I deal with clients, again, a lot of people aren't like me. Some people are not they don't like the glitz, the glam. So again, it's more with all of you said of just staying into that, like, what do you like, but also trying to pull the client out of their comfort zone and get them to see other things. Maybe you might not like a whole bunch of glitz and glam, but let's throw in listen. And put it on with a basic.
I was just about to get into that. Because that's what I did with a client.
Too. I think that a lot of times when people think of stylists, they think of this big budget of buying all these labels and name brands.
No.
Like, no, I can
being to put a look together.
Store. We can go to the mall and, throw some pieces together, or I can pull some things out of my own closet.
You'd be surprised what you can go to Target and do, honey.
Yes.
And do high and lows.
Right.
High and lows. So people, that's pretty much my aesthetic. Again, I'm not more of the stylist side, but if I do it, it's like, I try to give the best service.
But I do feel like you do have stylists in you, because to be a designer and be able to, not all designers are stylists.
Or stylish.
Yeah, all designers they can sew the hell out of a damn garment, but baby, that's why they hire a team for these runway shows. But I feel like you have a combination of the two, because when you put your looks together on Instagram, I know there's nobody else there putting your looks together on.
Just me and Chase.
Right. So I just love Chase. We're gonna have Chase on the show. But you put it together so well. So you have a combination of the two. I mean,
it's
from
just having an eye to, like, again,
that's where the style portion come in.
So before I became the designer, that was always my thing. Like, you know, in school, I've always had those things like best dressed and things because that was
Right.
just my thing. Like, I just love to put things, I would see things in my mind or have that inspiration. You know, I'm
Right.
an old school girl, so I love shows like The Golden Girls. I love
Yes.
the fashion in it. I love shows, you know, Diane Carroll's and
Oh.
Baby, Dynasty,
Tracy
darling.
Ellis
Okay.
Ross.
Let's get
Tracy
into
Ellis
it.
Ross.
But I mean, that's
Who?
that's
Tracy
my
Ellis Ross?
thing.
She is
Love her.
the
Like,
shit.
She's just
and
amazing.
that's where it comes in. Like you can have I have clients that had black that just wore it black. Let's just because I love black. I love black. I know Lucky say he's not playing the black, but I love black.
Me too.
I hate people
I
who wear
like
black.
my closet looks
But-
like a funeral. Like
Yes.
I love black, but I had a client that she did not want to wear nothing but black, and I'm like, and the network was like, we don't want her in black. I'm like,
Ooh.
so how the
How
fuck
do
this
you
is
get
gonna
her
work?
out of
How the fuck
that?
this gonna work? So I'm like, okay, she doesn't like black, but let's bring jewel tones, you know, that has a little bit of darkness in it and colors, but it's not black.
Mm-hmm.
She's walked in a room and I had some black items on there, but she walked in there and she was like, why is there a fuchsia? Why is there a purple? Why is there a royal blue? I'm like, baby, we gonna put this thing on you. And lo and behold, after we put it on her, she was in love with it.
But that's the due diligence of the client.
And that's
too.
what
Like,
you have to do.
If you want a stylist, again, because I see it too.
Mm-hmm.
If you want a stylist, you have to be open minded.
Yep.
Like,
You have
don't
to.
hire me and then
Let-
keep me close.
like we
'cause
said,
I'm a
let us do
creative,
our
and keep me,
job.
like, caged in something.
Mhm.
Like, I'm not gonna like this. I just want to wear black. Then again, you dress yourself and all the black you got in your closet. But if I'm trying to
Pull you out
pull
that
you
box.
out of that, don't decapitate me and make me feel stuck. Like, okay,
Mm.
well, I don't know what we're doing. I can't do nothing but black. Like,
Right.
let's move into it slowly and let's help each other.
Right. So, Sean, has there ever been an experience? I'm quite sure you have one because I know you.
Oh,
Has there
Lord.
ever been an experience to where you had to fire a client?
Yes.
Because I fire them. I'll let their ass know real quick.
But you
Oh,
know
I
what?
fire a client real
that-
quick.
That we
Just
have
let
to,
'em go.
we got-
So
we
when
can't
you
do this.
fire a client, I'm gonna let her
That's
answer. I'm gonna let her answer the question, and I'm gonna answer the question after she.
I
answers.
think for me, it's only been over the last like 2 years. So like to go personal, I was married. I was with my ex-husband for like 26 years,
Okay,
25,
black
26
love.
years. Ex-husband. Yep, there you go.
Mm.
But
Still
my best friend, so we black love ish, I guess, you know,
Yeah.
because we still
that should
cool.
be a show.
That's so
Yeah.
Black love
Coin
ish.
that.
Yeah.
Black love ish.
Yeah.
So
Kenny, where you at? What's his name? Not Kenny. What's his name?
Carlos King.
No, the one that do blackish. Kenya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
So
come
we
closer.
were together for a lot of years. He made a lot of money. I didn't. Once I separated from the military, I didn't have to like work and run my business the way that I should have. And once we decided that we were gonna split, it was just like it thrusts you into survival mode. So I'm just taking whatever client I can get at the time. But recently, in like the last 2 years, I've gotten to a place where it's just like this is not a good working environment for me. You're toxic, or it's not good for my mental space, and I will let people go if you don't. Not saying adhere to what I want, because I'm here for you. But if you're not, like you said, not going to allow me to be
or
creative,
being disrespectful.
or if you're going to be disrespectful,
because some of them feel that they can.
I will let you go.
Yeah.
I will issue a nice, cute little refund with a smiley
And
face.
see, my thing was my experience was I was actually, so I was working with a very well known singer, and it was in Philadelphia, and she was performing, and then after performing, she had a after party. Now the performance just went well, but her manager I just could not stand. Like her manager had one of these attitudes like, well, you should be lucky to be working with her. No, the fuck I ain't. Do you realize who I worked with before I got to her? So,
And not
and then
even
I
that.
had to remind him several times before I said I'm leaving. So the show went well. She stayed, the show was dressed. It wasn't until the second part.
Of the show.
Second
The
part
after
of the
party.
show, the after party. And we get back to the hotel, and the hotel was where you had to go up some stairs. You had to have a key to get on the other side. So long story short, I'm waiting with my garments and my pieces. First he said, you can leave them here. Hell fucking no. I don't leave my clothes with nobody. I never have. I always tell people when you're going into styling, you don't leave your shit unless you have an assistant, but you do not leave your clothes with whoever is going to be styling and wearing your shit.
Mm-hmm.
So that was one of the things that he did not like. So the second part of that was being disrespectful. And I said, okay, at this point, I'm going to wrap it up. Because not only it turned to me styling the singer, it turns from me styling the singer and then the singer's daughter. So luckily I had extra pieces to accommodate the two.
Did they give extra money?
To accommodate the two.
No.
That's what I was wondering.
No. So that was already a no-no for me. So long story short, I said, I'm sorry. I'm stopping this right here. You can take my stuff off, please. Well, what is she going to wear? I don't know. I have stuff on the rack from different designers that I borrowed from, I pulled from. I have stuff from stores that I pulled from. He was like, oh, this whole thing, this ain't nothing. He like started diminishing and downgrading the quality of the
management.
Yeah.
That's who it would be.
And he's the one that messed it up for her, because had she came and said, you know what, Mo, I apologize, but she didn't say anything. It was the management. So she let him. So now you got to go out there what you came in with, some sweatpants and a t-shirt. Go on in there and do it. Because ain't nothing open now.
Like that we go through abuse. That's abuse in a way.
That's abuse. And that's what I'm saying. I will fire you. I don't care if you have to go on in 10 minutes. You will not put on anything that I brought on this rack.
I don't think people understand. Like, I think people look at the fashion industry and they see glitz and glamour.
No.
They see it, all you doing is shopping all day. I love to shop.
No.
Dude,
it's so deeper than that.
It's so much deeper than that. And the things that we have to deal with and lugging clothes and pushing racks and there's nothing glamorous about it.
And then you have to have card on file. You have to deal. It's just so, like she said, it's so deeper than that. And that's why I take pride in my work, and people don't understand. It's not just dressing a mannequin. It's really getting up and putting looks together and making sure it looked right.
And dissecting that person's mood and personality and lifestyle. And people are late and they're rude and they show up high and hungover. Like, you have to deal with so much.
Wardrobe stylist is the base title. There's other titles.
There's other titles, right?
Which is why I went with fashion therapist.
Yes,
because you're digging deeper than that.
Yeah.
People
like to stick to designer.
So Shanice, so going around the room, I just want everybody to give us a little bit like what you have coming up in the future. What are you looking to do in the future or right now, what you have going on if you want, and also give your Instagram handle and all of that stuff. So Miss Shanita.
Oh, me first. Okay.
What you got going on?
So right now I don't really have nothing going on. And I don't even say that in a bad way, because like I said, I've worked so hard this year that I owe it to myself to just take a break.
Right.
And to just figure it out. I am, like I said, revamping the brand. I said that earlier, and focusing on not being so much of the designer and the seamstress no more, just the designer and production. So that's what I'm working on, and just having mass production of my pieces versus doing all the hard work.
Right.
Like I said, I'm working on going into the union and getting on.
Yes, let's get them union checks.
So yes,
Tyler Perry.
I'm looking to go more in that. That's more of
CBS.
where I see myself going, is to working more as a costume designer, and a designer in that sense, and letting my.
I love
business
costume
pretty much run itself.
design. I love costume design.
No.
Just more so like costume designer.
Oh no, baby, you good.
Right. Costume design is no. Costume design.
We ain't gonna cuss you out, Disco.
Say you watch a TV show, right? And all the characters on that show, anything that they wear is considered
It's
a
Costume
costume.
design. It's not.
like a TV show, like a
Like I said.
And like if you, I don't know if anybody ever watched the show Ambitions.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you remember the bold burgundy dress that Robin Gibbons had on.
Yeah, she did that.
I made that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah,
so
she
that's
did that.
costume designing.
Yeah.
I was a vendor on that show though, so I wasn't.
She is amazing. I worked with her on a photo shoot.
Robin
She's so
Gibbons.
tiny.
Yeah,
She
she's
was
so
sweet.
tiny.
Yeah,
She is
sweet,
like,
though.
here she is.
Yeah. And
She's
she's
little.
so sweet though. Like
Mhm.
she was super nice. I did another gown on that show. For the character.
She has been all
Mhm.
over, ladies and
So,
gentlemen.
Yeah.
I want to go
So
more
Her
in
resume
that
is
way.
long.
The checks are bigger.
Yeah.
The experiences are better. And again, I would rather just let Estate Collection start to run itself. So.
Okay. Well, Lucky, we know you're gonna be the co-host over here.
Yeah. Thank you. Thanks for having me. So what's coming up for me? So last year, at the beginning of this year, I was planning a fashion show, and I kind of got ahead of myself. Like I like everything big, and I'm a perfectionist. And eventually, I had to cancel the show because I was doing entirely too much. So, on January 30th of 2021, the fashion show will be back, and it's actually not going to be a typical runway show. I'm not going to give away too much, but it's going to be a different experience, and I would love for everyone to go or to come.
We gonna be there.
Yeah, I know you're gonna be there.
I know. I ain't got no choice. I ain't got no choice.
Tickets are gonna go on sale in 2 weeks from yesterday, and then it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be very small and intimate.
Yeah,
It will be my
come.
birthday, so I wanted to keep it like real small and intimate, but I just kind of want to let people know what I'm capable of, because I think a lot of people still don't know that I'm that big.
What? Hello, and what's your Instagram handle?
Oh, my Instagram is IAMLUCKIESTYLES. It's Lucky with an IE and not a Y. I don't know why, but it's just that.
And Shadida, what's your Instagram handle?
At s.denton DENTON collection.
Yes.
And Miss Sean.
Ooh. So I'm working on more books.
Yes, honey.
I did.
Philanthropist, author.
I did one this year on thrifting, and it's called "Fuck Your Retail: The Art of Thrifting Dope Shit."
Love it.
Okay,
I just needed a
Let me write
catchy
this
title.
down.
Yeah. Fuck your retail. Yeah. And
your retail,
it did well. I did a few ebooks before, and they did just okay. But I want to get more into the education realm, because I feel like everybody just wants to jump out there, and it's a lot that goes into this industry. And I actually have a degree. Like, I didn't just pick up and say, I want to be in fashion. Like, I have a degree in fashion marketing. So that, and I really am, I think the interior design love is starting to supersede the fashion. Like,
It happens.
Yeah.
Yes, I see what you've been doing, girl, and it's amazing.
Thank you. Like,
It
I
happens.
love, it gives me less anxiety.
Yeah.
Because I do suffer from PTSD and anxiety and depression from being in the military, and it calms me more so than fashion. Like, fashion is just like,
It's yeah.
I think
Okay.
because it becomes so. I don't want to kill other people's dream, because again, if you want to get into fashion, do so. But it has to me become a little bit oversaturated.
yeah.
Especially with.
But that's what a lot of
products
industries.
Like Lucky said, you think it's because the clientele that y'all shoot?
that has becomes oversaturated. Honestly, I don't know. I've seen a rise
I
because
think it's
of
because of the
this
social
year.
media.
I feel
Yeah.
like the COVID. I feel like social media. And again, I'm not saying you can't, because if you want to be a fashion designer or have a boutique, by all means,
But
do
everybody
it. But
just
like,
wants.
educate yourself and know
Yeah.
your lane.
I
as
was
well
gonna say
as your
people don't want to
aesthetic.
work for it; they want to jump
Instant
in it.
gratification.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
give us your Instagram handle. Give us your Instagram handle.
My Instagram is Miss Style is She, and that's MSSTYLEISSHE. Fashion is life, life is style, style is she.
I love
And
it.
then my boutique is at Dope Without Labels.
I love it. I love it. I mean, I feel like I said, I chose a great guest for my first show. I'm
Congratulations
happy.
on that.
Yeah, I did.
Yes. I mean, I would love to have y'all back again. And share your thoughts, because I mean, we're gonna talk about we got some topics, and if you want to come back on here, we would love to have you.
Yeah.
We'll be back.
Yes, please come. We
I
are
like to talk.
Lucky can't bring that yellow guy.
I was saying, no.
Lucky, you can't wear this yellow
I can't wear
again.
yellow anymore. Someone said green. She said no.
I
green.
know he told me
And-
green. He told me blame Disco, because he
Okay,
told
I
me
was-
green.
I was like, and I told
He ain't
her,
say
I was like, I was
yellow.
Way to ask people, like, I'm the type of person, I love talking, but it's like, I like people to engage and ask questions. Like, what do you want to hear about? You know?
Well, yeah, there's a way, and you just tell them. You know, they can always email me at email me at
she has to think what
Mo
she emailed.
M-O.
Call in too.
mo.mckenzie9@gmail.com, or you can always call in at 678-638-6626, and we will gladly take your questions. And don't be shy, it's raw and uncut. So if you want to ask me something, if you was a customer and you ain't like my customer service, please call in. I would love.
That's not what you want. Don't call.
I would love. Listen, because I got some heavy hitters.
She's trying to set you up.
I got some heavy hitters in here with me, and they gonna read you for Phil. I'm gonna read you for Phil too. The library will be open, but if you want to call in and just to shed some light and share your experience, or even ask questions, you're more than welcome to. Y'all got any closing remarks y'all want to share or anything?
I'm gonna have to say one thing.
Go ahead,
all
boo.
to the Black community. Let's stay united.
Yes.
Support
wear your
your
fucking
Black.
mask.
Yes, wear your mask and support Black businesses without asking for a discount. We have bills.
Obviously, y'all know about the cuss us out about these masks.
Yeah.
We all have
Disco. Yeah, you got your
Yeah.
dollar fundraiser too.
I'm making the point of what she was saying. I started a campaign yesterday. Actually, this morning.
At 6 a.m.
Before breakfast.
Before the eggs and bacon.
I did a dollar fundraiser. Meaning, I'm telling all my folks that deal with me at my work 4 quarters. You got a month to give me 4 quarters. Because I want to see what happens. We talking about 4 quarters in a whole month. Not 4 quarters every day.
A quarter a week.
Oh, that ain't nothing.
That's what
Right.
I'm saying. So I'm like you. I want to see who can take the time out to give me $1 for my platform.
I don't know you, but I got
No, I got
a couple of shekels in my purse.
Not a shekels. Yeah.
About us as a community.
As a community, just wanting to support.
Like if I go to the club and say, give me a bottle, you'll do that for $3.50 because you got a crowd.
Right.
Right.
So I ain't gonna give away more what I'm talking about because I got a show Tuesday called DISCO100 Unleashed. I'm saving all that for that. But go ahead.
Okay.
Which is stupid because my husband worked in promotions for 13 years, and the same bottle drop paying $350 for, I go right to the corner store, dollar store, liquor store, whatever, get it for $10, $16, and y'all in the club paying $500 for one bottle
It's
that
so
all y'all
stupid.
sharing.
With sparklers.
So I'm sorry, what you were saying?
No, I was just saying support Black people, support Black businesses, and don't ask for a discount. Don't always wait for the discount.
Why do I got to give you 30%?
Yeah.
Why do I got to give you 5%?
Why I give you 50%?
Why?
I think the reason is because they think I think the reason is because they think we get it for the logo.
No.
But we don't.
It don't matter what you. Somebody did say that because I do resale. I have a vintage portion on my boutique, and this girl said,
But I'm gonna add
blocked
to
her.
that when she finished.
She said, "Why would I pay X amount of money for something that you paid $5 for, bitch? Because you couldn't find it. I found it."
And not only that, but the shit you go
And
into
my
Ross,
time.
the shit you go into the mall and buy, you got people over in China and shit making 15 cents an hour, making your shit that they sending over to Marshalls and Ross and all these places. So you can't get on me. Fucking Jordans is being made by prisoners for $2 a day.
For hundreds of dollars.
Yeah.
So you got Mexicans that's out here making a dress that's $10,000 and they only making $100 and something a day for sewing and beading a dress. So you cannot criticize me. I don't give a fuck if I pay $2 for this shit. I paid for it.
And you
want it.
And you want it, and I have it. So it's it.
So the price is the price. I'm coining
I
it.
tell
I'm
people
making
all
a
the
shirt.
time.
The
Exactly.
price
It's
is the price. That's
exactly.
it. The
Sign
bottom
me up.
line.
I want one.
I want one too.
Yes, I'm making them before we come back.
Okay.
You coming back?
Wait,
I'm coming back.
Okay.
What y'all saying?
She said she gonna
The
make a
price
shirt. The
is. I'm making a
is
price.
the
Oh, I got you, boo.
Okay, hit her up about sequin because I want mine to be in sequin.
You want to see me?
I was just don't let it be yellow.
It's not gonna. No, I'm. You know, it's gonna be black. It's gonna be black. It's gonna be black. It's black.
You and this black.
I love black.
I love black.
You see how good
Listen.
it looks on the camera?
Yeah,
Lucky?
I'm not understanding y'all.
My friend gave me this shirt. Be her ambassador.
Confidence in black.
Confidence
That's
in
my
Black.
boo. Build her up.
LLC.
Yes, I love her.
Like
Shout out to Build Her Up. Yes.
Yeah, they
Well-
all wore black today, and I guess they all look good on screen.
Oh,
so
and
you
if
can
y'all
follow
sick,
some.
if y'all sick of being nice to people because they taking your kindness for weakness, kill 'em with
dopeness.
instead of kindness, fuck them.
Fuck 'em.
Dopenoutlabels.com.
We gonna have her back on the show next weekend if she's
Oh
available.
wait, no, I'll be drunk. It's my birthday.
Okay, so the
Right,
weekend
right.
after that, we're gonna have her
Yeah,
back on the
weekend
show.
after that.
I
So
mean,
we're
but
gonna
that
have her
might
on the
be
19th show.
I don't know
She's
that
coming
you
back,
want
ladies
that.
and gentlemen, on the 19th.
I'll be here,
Okay.
guys.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Miss Denton, if you want to join us, you are more than welcome to.
Look, she packed a snack.
Yes.
I'm trying to see what's in the snack.
Yes.
Oh, I
ain't
don't,
trying
but
to
I
be
love
rude.
juicy
Well,
crab.
thank you so much,
an
Disco,
addiction.
for hosting this. I appreciate. I mean, well, you presented it. I appreciate you 100%. And please go and support him. Disco100 Radio. He does have this campaign going on. It's $1.
One.
4 motherfucking quarters.
I was about to say,
Okay,
yeah.
you might find a quarter on the floor. 4 fucking quarters. Please go and support my guy. He's trying to do something very well for the community. He is a great person. He's not one of them people that showboat or greedy. He just wants people to be at their best and to show Black excellence. So
And
please.
his beard is flourishing.
Hello,
Okay.
ladies. If y'all like the beard, honey, he got you covered. He got you covered. We're just gonna get that stung cap off. Okay,
Yeah.
we're gonna get that off. I don't care. We getting that off of there.
You're supposed to grow your hair back.
No, I'm taking a while to go back.
So you wearing that just
sideline and a 50-yard line.
Sir.
like,
Just-
it's 2020. It's a whole lot. Of,
2 years.
But it's gonna look good with that beard. You take you
husband got a bald head.
you end up going all the way. You let that go all the way and keep
Your
the
hair
beard.
grow back every day?
It's gonna be.
when
it's
you
gonna-
when you bald.
Wow.
And we will be back next week, the 12th at 1 to 2:30. Make sure y'all tune in with Lucky and me.
And I won't have on yellow.
And he will not have on his yellow ass shirt, okay? Sweater, shirt, chinchilla. He won't have it on.
It won't be yellow.
It won't be
Whatever I have
yellow.
on,
And it probably
yellow.
won't be black because he don't like black. So
Lucky.
he's
Get your
Okay,
life.
so, okay.
but he got on black pants
I do.
because it's for the look.
Okay, so I like black, but I don't love black. And I had a client recently that said she wanted to wear all black, and I just had to really dig in my style.
Black is classic and chic and sexy.
Okay, black is chic and that's cool, right? But